Yeah.
You know what I can say?
What can
We
you
may
say?
not always dress up, but our studio audience really does get really dressed up to come and see us live during these tapings, and I appreciate them for that.
They do, isn't it something?
They really do. It is like Sunday best. It's Easter Sunday. It's Mardi Gras. I mean, they are dressed to impress here in our studio,
Mm-hmm.
and I appreciate them for that.
Mm-hmm.
So, welcome to Conversations with Hannibal and Jupiter. I am Jupiter.
And I'm Hannibal eating licorice.
What flavor licorice are you eating?
This is classic red.
Okay, okay,
I got it out the clearance bin.
okay. We like a
Mm,
clearance licorice.
You know that means it's going to expire in a couple of days.
It's better eat it now. Eat it now.
Eat them now.
Have you ever? Have you? You know what? I never liked. My grandmother loved the black licorice. I never liked that.
It's an acquired
It
taste.
is a very tough, acquired taste, but she loved that black licorice. Um, was not my thing. She also liked the scone, like an old school scone with the tea. Yes, she did. Right. She liked the scone. Um, and me, I always liked the Madeline. I like a Madeline.
I like an old mint julep,
Oh,
or old southern tea on the
okay.
porch with the wind blowing through my hair. And
Licorice, scones, cookies, liquor. Okay. We started with an L and with an L. I'm okay with that. So, I do want to talk to you about something today. It may not be a long subject, it may not even be a long show, but it's something that's been hitting me to my core lately.
should I grab another licorice for this?
It's fine.
You know they are my favorites.
I'm struggling with motivating myself to work out.
Big I am too.
Like it is such a struggle. Like I'll have the time, I'll take the clothes out. It's it's ready to go. Or like if I go to work and I have a client, the bag goes in the car and it comes back out in the house again. And I mean, like, I have the clothes, or I'll put the clothes on. Like, I'll put my gym clothes on to take, my son to school if I don't have a client early in the morning, right?
Hmm.
And so I'm dropping him off at like 7:20 to 7:30. And if I got a client at 10, I have enough time to go to the gym and, then go to the client at 10 o'clock. Like I said, I'll have those workout clothes on. And I can see why people wear workout clothes all day because they are so comfortable.
They are
And
like nurses' uniforms.
they're a little too comfortable because I'm so comfortable I don't make it to the gym. And I have these workouts in my head. I have the workouts on my calendar for my phone. I've got alarms and notifications that let me know when to go. I put it in. Hey, I could work out for an hour and 45 minutes this day before work, or I could work out this time. I
So I do
cannot get
the same
motivated.
thing. I do the same thing. Like when I am running to New Orleans or going on a trip, I always have workout clothes in the bag. And I'm like, oh, the hotel's gonna have a gym, and I'm gonna go down to the treadmill and I'm gonna walk and I'm going to, use the elliptical and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And I generally only work my hand out as it raises to my face because I just don't. I have no motivation. And there was a point in my life that I was a gym head. I was in the gym in the morning and in the evening. My body was thinner. It was much more toner. I enjoy working out. And now that we've gotten to a certain age, I promise you, it's like the weight just comes out of nowhere. And trying to maintain just the weight where you are is hard.
Mhm.
But to attempt to even lose some weight is even harder. So yeah.
I mean, and I know what you're saying. I think about it, and it's like a couple of years ago, I would do 90 minutes of hot yoga twice a day. Nothing. Indoor rock climbing, hiking up Camelback Mountain when I lived in Arizona, being on a dirt bike, going to the gym. It was nothing for me
Mhm.
to just work out all the time. But somehow I know what I want, but somehow I'm not motivated enough because right now is okay. Like the weight I'm at right now, I know I don't want to be this way. I know I want to be more toned, but for some reason, the idea of trying to knock off these 20 pounds, I cannot get my head motivated around it. I'm like, is this 20 pounds that bad? Can I lose
So
this 20? And then my fear is, am I going to gain 20 more? So now I got to have to lose 40. That's why I'm kind of like, I got to do something.
so my thing is also like I just can't figure out the motivation to get there the first day. I think if I got there the first day, that would be okay. And then also, let me go back. I think it's being in the South. You know, when I lived up north, I was way more motivated. But then you move around a lot. Remember, we walked in New York.
You walk so
You
much.
walk, you move, and before you know it, you've gone 30 blocks, just walking and talking and looking. And even when I lived out on the West Coast, I walked more, because you park the car and then you walk up and down boulevards and streets and things. And you come back and you get in your car. In the South, you drive from store to store to store,
You
and
literally
then you
drive
drive.
everywhere. Yeah, you drive everywhere. And it's like the option of not driving anywhere doesn't exist. And I think
Mhm,
the other thing is, I used to do a lot of working out by myself. I did a lot of this stuff by
mhm.
myself. Now it's like I need somebody to hold my hand and yell at me and say, do this.
I used to love boot camp classes.
But I feel like
Like,
I want to go to boot camp with somebody. There's a boot camp up
mhm.
the road for me. Everybody is raving about,
Oh,
and
I went there. I went there. That was
see
mine.
it, and I've seen the videos online, and I
Mhm.
see it. And I
And what
remember
you
one time I was passing there to go to, the supermarket, and I just saw the cars parked in the parking lot, and I thought, oh, you could go. And I just kept on driving. It was like it was a fleeting moment and it will never come back again. So
but
it's like I said, maybe if I had somebody who was doing this with me, maybe I would be more motivated. But
what I
it's
will
just
tell
like,
you about that particular boot camp, just to interject about that particular boot camp there, you're talking about the one on Metropolitan.
mhm.
That particular boot camp, you'll need nobody to go with you. You'll need nobody to go with you. Trust me on
Okay, so
that.
I've seen the class online. I've seen the
Mhm.
videos. Can I sit in the back in the Rosa Parks section and kind of do my own little thing? Or
No,
see, I don't like
because
all
he
that.
gonna
Don't
come right
single me
down. He gonna come
out.
right round about you, and he gonna be like, "Hey, come on. I know this your first day."
No,
He'll be like,
I
"Come
want
on.
to.
I
I
know
want to
this your
have.
first
I
day."
want to have the little modified section in the back. I want to sit in the back with the.
And that's what he gonna do. Because I used to hide behind this wall in there. He came all the way behind the wall one day. He was like, "You done been here about 20 times. Get your tail up front." In front of the mirror, is there another front?
See, when I used to do hot yoga, um, it was a prestige to get up there. So
Mhm.
you would get kind of tapped on the shoulder and be like, "You're a little bit more advanced. Come up front." And they would like nicely lead you up front. Remember, this is a yoga studio. They would nicely lead you up front. And then you
Mhm.
knew like when you got to be in that front row, right in front of those mirrors, you were it. Now there was another section where they had a platform and that was about maybe 6 feet. If you got it, they put you in that row if the class was really busy. Oh, you were like the chosen ones. Because it was just like, look at what you want to be.
Let me tell you.
But when I saw them videos, I don't want to be up there, but I'm weird.
Oh,
No.
in the hood, where you going? First off, you gonna think you're in the club partying. That's why the workout is so easy. Because even though they're working you out, you're gonna think you're in a club party because everybody you around is making these same comments that you make, and no matter how often they go there, like, hey, look, I've been here 90 million times and I'm dying just like you, so we're gonna die together. Hold my hand as we ascend into the other
I
side.
just want to
Because
ease into it. The last time I went to a boot camp, They had us flipping the tires and stuff, and then they had us running around the building.
See, I never did that there.
And
Everything I
honey,
did there was on the inside.
oh
They do a
no.
lot of that on the weekends, and I never got the opportunity to go on the weekend.
As we jogging around the building, I stood in front of the garbage can and threw up in the garbage can, and they was like, "That's good, you got it." I was like, "Okay." I ran around the building again the second lap, and when nobody was looking, I slowly got in my car and backed up out of the driveway and went home. Left my water bottle. I forgot. Yeah, my towel and my water bottle. Left it. It don't matter. I ain't coming back no more. No how. It was a Groupon. I went once. I was supposed to go. It was a 2 weeks supposed to go every day, 14 days. I went there. I said no. These people trying to kill me. And y'all can have this little water bottle. I don't care.
I would love to go back there. If I lived in Atlanta, that's where I would be going, and I would need no motivation to go there because I enjoy it. I have 3 or 4 friends there that still go there, and they absolutely love it.
So I gotta go. Because I thought maybe that would kickstart it. But like I said, I want to go in. Because I already had it in my head. I'm going to tell them, like, listen, don't do too much. Don't ask me to do too much. I just quit smoking. I mean,
oh, you're not going to be able to tell them that now. You ain't going to be able to tell them that.
I'm like, I just quit smoking. I got to be careful. I got my health. I got to sign a waiver.
They're not playing that game with you.
No, I need a waiver.
No, that's your game. They're not playing that game.
I need a waiver, though. I'm getting back into the health kick. You can't kick me down before I get into it.
They're not going to kick you down, but you're not going to go in there and tell them about all your illnesses either. But I will tell you this. I enjoyed the early morning class. I think there was like a 4:30 class in the morning. I think it's 4:30 or 5. I think it's 4:30 a.m. I used to go to that class, and it was really, really good. Like, it was a wake up class. Yes, I know you're looking like that, but it was a wake up class.
The way I see that video and people sweating in that video, it's going to take you an hour to take a shower before you could go to work. Oh,
Let me tell you, I would come out there sometimes. No. I would come out there. We would walk out that room and fall face first into the weight room because the workout room is behind the weight room where the people who come just work out in gym for normal. Okay. We would walk out there, child, and fall face first on the floor. He would like, get up. You cannot fall out in here. Get up. Get up.
He said, this is the pace of business. You can't take naps here.
I remember one day, me and this lady was so tired, child. We got outside on the front, honey, and we just leaned up against each other. Girl, we couldn't make it no further. We must have leaned on each other about 10 minutes. But what I liked about it is it was very ethnic.
Yes, I can tell you.
Us working out. It was our music. It was our instructors. They joke around a lot, telling jokes that we understand, And it was just like being at a family reunion. We was kicking it and having fun, which made the 45 minutes go by so fast. And it's definitely a mixed class, meaning gay, straight, men, women.
I noticed that too. It's everybody in there.
Yeah, don't nobody care because they all dying together.
Yeah, I seen some of the kids in there cutting it up. I was like, oh, okay.
Up there in front of the mirror.
Yes, just kicking it. And it's like, oh. It's like, we'll have a gay old time. Okay, I get it. So yeah, I noticed it wasn't like, guys that in there trying to, but you saw guys that looked like they might be in the NFL, and then you saw, sister girl Judy in there too, and somebody that looked like she could be somebody auntie or mama. So yeah, I did notice that the age group range is different, the people background is different. But what if I come in with a doctor's note or something and say...
Like that, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. If you want all that, then you need to go up front and get you a personal trainer, and you could talk to them about that.
I'm not doing all that.
But yeah, right. So come on in and pay your little $10 or whatever it is, honey, and go back there and join the rest of us in crucifixion.
Do you remember back in the day when you get a personal trainer at one gym and pay that initiation fee, and work out the whole week and you don't have to pay them, and then you go to another gym and you pay that $25 initiation fee, work out for a whole week. They don't do that no more. They be like, we want your blood type, your social security number, and 2 checking account numbers because we're going to get this money. You ain't got to ever come back again.
Right.
We can get this
We
money.
don't want your credit card number. We want your bank number.
Right.
No, girl, you can't have that. I don't give nobody that.
They like, no. They want routing numbers only. It's like a members only jacket. They are not playing with you anymore. But I do remember you could get those little deals where it's like sign up for for $25, and then at the end of the week, if you like, then you would join. They give you a little spiel, and I would be like, "Give me a second. Let me go to my locker," and I would sneak out the gym, and then I wouldn't go to that gym again, and then I would find another one and do that.
A year later, you come back.
Right, because they'll remember you no more. And I remember sometimes I would go in the gym and I would give them my middle name, or I would give them my first name in this one. Or so it was just like, but they clearly got hip to that game because they do not let you do that no more. It's like it's almost like you're leasing a car when you get these gym memberships. Like they don't play.
Right. Like in my hometown, the one little gym that I decided to join, and I went for a month and then I quit it because some guy got murdered coming out of it or something, went missing, and now they just found his body murdered. But child, so I opted not to continue my membership there. But it was so small and it was so not usable. I
So
like my
rural
gyms.
areas, you just having gyms is not a big thing in a rural
It's
area.
not a big thing, we didn't have a shower there, you know. We didn't have a big workout space. Like I wanted a space where I could really do dance if I wanted to, or yoga or something like that. We didn't have that.
It would just come in weights and go.
And treadmills. And then for some reason, every time I started running on the treadmill, I fell. Like the rubber would slip, the thing would slip. Girl. Well, I was like the little old women and men. I had the little hook on me because I always fall. So I had it hooked on me.
You put the safety hook on your shirt.
Right here. Like, because as I'm going back, ooh, please stop. And I always held on tight, because I'm like,
No.
child. But for some reason, and like I like to run. Running is something that I really like to do. I don't know what it was about those machines. I get to running, and baby, I'm face down before you know it, honey.
And the sad part is the complex I live in has a gym. So when I go to the mailbox, the gym is right there. I can't. There's no membership fees. I don't know what it is.
Mm, mm, mm.
I just don't. I want to know, but my brain cannot tell me what I'm doing wrong.
So you don't think you could just go down there after you drop no
I was thinking that, you know what? My son's been working out, and I was thinking that maybe I would go with him and he might be my motivation to go. That's the new thing. So I'm thinking
super dad.
I'm coming, I'm going away this weekend, and I know I'm going to eat when I go away this weekend. So I don't want to mess up what I already have going on right now. I want to fix what I have going on right now. So ain't no need to start working out for a week and then go away and mess it up. That don't make no sense, right? Thank you. So I just feel like I'm going to just do this week. But I thought starting next week, when he gets home from school, we can hit the gym and go from there. Because I really like the elliptical. I'm not a big treadmill fan unless I'm walking on it. But I like the elliptical.
Because you fall too.
No, I don't fall. I like the elliptical, and I really like the Stairmaster. I like the walking up the steps things. I like that.
They got this one where you sit in it like a cradle, and then you lean back and it start doing crunches for you.
Oh, I like that.
I said, it's automatic. Child, I had a cramp so bad in that thing, and I couldn't get out. And
So
I, and I had pushed the emergency button, and she did stop, but she stopped in the wrong position. I was like, well, how do you push the emergency go button? Oh, baby, I hollered in that gym. Do you hear me? I hollered. These two big old white men came on. I said, help. I said, I got a cramp in my lower stomach. The bottom stomach, I got a cramp in. Oh, help me. Child, they got me up out there and set me on the floor. And it's like, we'll work it out. Go ahead.
and that's when I started being in a three-way relationship.
Jupiter, when I tell you I was in so much pain, after they helped massage the cramp out, Jupiter, I still couldn't get up for like 10 minutes. That damn machine had worked me out. I
I've had
was
that happen
so
to me with the other thing, you sit down on a chair and you squeeze your legs in and you push it out.
pissed.
Well, I pulled the groin muscle pushing it out. And so close you close your legs up, but I could not get out of the seat because it was killing me. But of course, I wasn't like you. I refused to yell in there looking like I don't know what I'm doing. So what I wound up doing is on the side, I realized you can push the seat back. So I push the seat back, and the good leg, I'm holding my groin area, and I'm using the good leg to turn the little thing around, the cushion around to try to get out of there. So once I get out of there, I'm still trying to act like there's nothing wrong with me. So I'm on my phone walking really slow because every step is killing me. And all I want to do is get out of this gym so nobody else say nothing to me. So I'm trying to walk. I'm in pain. And I'm like, I look at my phone. I look up. Look at my phone. Look up. And here comes this goddamn lady with the vacuum cleaner in the string. And I'm like, if she don't move out of my way, I'm going to kill this lady. And so I'm thinking, okay, she's gonna move. So she now is between the machines, but I could just see the extension cord. I could step over the extension cord. Then she be, oh, excuse me. You know how you kind of do that dance when you do side to side? Every part of it was, I was in so much pain. I thought I was gonna pee on myself. I was like, I had to punch this lady in the face with my phone. You'd have thought I was Naomi Campbell. I just wanted to hit this lady with my phone. Like, move. I'm trying to get out of here. But it felt like this was the biggest gym ever. It felt like every time I walked, it was like the door was getting further away from me because I was in so much pain. But I was like, oh, it was the worst. It was the absolute worst. So I do know it. But like I said, maybe if I make him my workout partner, maybe it'll be different and I'll do better. But right now, I know what I want to do. I just don't have the motivation.
It's so interesting though. Like, and sometimes I think if we had friends local that helps that are interested in
Mm-hmm.
working out, that want to work out, and they're not halfway across town. Atlanta's a hard city to
Mm-hmm.
navigate, honey. That you would find it
Especially at
easier.
those times when you want to do stuff.
Yeah, you would find it easier to work out if you had friends and stuff like that that live near you to work out. But that gym up the street from your house, I'm telling you, if you go, you're gonna fall in love. They work you out, baby.
Well, maybe I need a 2-week pull my life together kind of thing where my son and I work out together, and then maybe I could attempt to do that.
You should take him 1 week.
He can't go; he's too young.
Oh, they got an age limit, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
18.
They got
Yeah.
to be, I think, 16. Yeah, you could be 16. with an
Who's
adult and
checking?
18 by yourself.
Who's checking his age?
I am, because I don't need him seeing me hollering in there like you wasn't.
Dad, what's wrong, Dad? You drive home. You drive.
Right. You're going to have to do a crash course learning how to drive at 13 years old. You got to figure it out because I don't like it. My feet can't move, and my brain and my feet can't move at the same time to start and stop the car. And let me just roll up in the trunk, so it's just easier for me to just lay there. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. So on that note, we will both figure out a successful workout plan and how to do this and figure out how to get motivated.
Yes, we've got to.
Because we have all the tools. We just, this motivation thing is just crazy.
It is. It is.
Good night.
Good night.
That gun show. Look at the guns. Look at the guns.